Welcome to Andy Con Trains. As always, thank you all for watching the video, subscribing, leaving positive feedback. I would like to wish everybody a happy new year, and hopefully everybody's off to a great start. So far on the layout, I managed to get all the track laid, all the track wired, and got 95% of it painted to the way I want it yesterday. I just kind of ran out of paint, and I mixed some paint up, and turned out I really liked it. I'll show you shortly here. The area we're looking at is going to be the cut through. Kind of went crazy on the stone, but I'm a big mountain person. Western Pennsylvania, any part of Appalachia, you just see a lot of mountains and a lot of green foliage. So that's the look I'm after. I really enjoy using Sculpting mold on this and hand carving the stone. You can really just do whatever you want. You're not waiting for plaster molds to dry. Like around here, you can just bend it all, hang some over, whatever you really want to do. The inspiration here is kind of like Cassandra, if you're familiar with that, but on a curve. So the side that's on the outside, I got finished doing this afternoon. That's all going to dry. Now, however, I should have did this the first go around. I added the pigments to the water, and then I mixed the plaster mold. That's why it's goofy colors, but it'll all be a good base when I go back and paint over it or run the pigments over it. For those who are unfamiliar with Sculpting mold, it's kind of like a mix of fiber and plaster Paris. Some real basic sculpting tools, a cake spreader or cake icing spreader from the dollar store. After I mix it, I just put a clump in, you smooth it out, and then you come back and just use some carving tools, and as it's a tiny bit dry, and make it whatever way you want, you can smooth it. It naturally kind of looks like stone. I'll give you a close-up on some of this. Sorry if I'm boring you just talking about stonework, but hopefully other people have this idea or need advice on it. Great stuff though, pretty cheap. So as you can see, it's just put on the wall and then smoothed to the wall. The cardboard backing with plastic cloth. Example, like here, you just get your tool and scuff it, and then what you're gonna do is get a really thin, darker or almost black color and fill in those spots. So that's how that's going. I'll get the other side painted throughout the week. Probably give it a couple days to just dry and cure. Like I said, it takes a while to dry. But over here, we'll get ballast and everything. Intentionally left it dark on the bottom, like just all the old debris, just dirt and mess from coals and all that fun stuff from the road over the years. Just past the lift out walkthrough area. My plan is to more than likely start the stone arch bridge here and run it to somewhere around here, depending where things line up. That's the temporary plan. This corner back here might just go mountain up the wall, or maybe a little farm scene, something of that nature. So this is where I started running low on paint, and I think I mixed in a lighter color with my normal color just for curiosity here, and it ended up kind of just washing more than applying the paint, which I like. So I'm going to go back and just paint the rail only. I'm going to tape it off and then get the airbrush. Yeah, I got some paint yesterday, and there's where we're at over here. This section over here, thinking about doing a depot and steps, and then maybe a little town down here. I almost do not need this area anymore, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do, and I don't want to take it out because it's just going to make a mess. The river's probably going to continue. I mean, just have a little town along that wall. I'll probably take out some sections of the wall and just have a slope coming down. There's just a few ideas. My main focus is the mountain corner because it's going to be a main focal point now. This section should remain pretty much the same. Don't mind the tugboat and barge sitting in the middle of the land. That is going to get a laser kit and kind of an open area. The kit's sitting upstairs. I don't want to get it all messed up. They're pretty expensive. Want a new piece of rolling stock? I scored this Conrail crane, pretty decent price. Here's some more items I got. Mostly 70s cars, some tank cars, hoppers. I do love panel set hoppers, so I try to score those when I can. So here's the cut through. Still need to kind of figure out the transition here because there's going to be need a tunnel portal. I think I'm going to do an automobile road that comes out of the industrial park part of the yard and runs next to the track and goes to a company town on the other side of that wall. There's still some room over here for a little bit of items. Here's another section of cut through I made. As always, my messy workshop. Whole stack of Walther's cars and some other stuff. Almost all of these are 1970s cars. A bunch of cool stuff's been on sale from Walther's. I hope everybody else took advantage of that. I will be having some billboard refrigerator cars and steel insulated refrigerator cars for sale shortly. Just focused on the layout. And they will be listed in the next month. Here's a Bachmann Spectrum steam I got for basically nothing. Put a decoder in it. Gave it some oil. Runs pretty smooth. Like I said, I'm into it for $30 for a decoder. This Western Maryland, the drive was junk. After I took it all apart, tried to change the headlight and wasted my time. So I now own a dummy steam locomotive. If anybody wants to buy it, feel free to make an offer. I really don't have a use for it. Besides, it's a nice looking piece and it's a dummy steam locomotive. Thank you everybody for joining in today, watching the videos as always. I do post a lot of daily activity, pictures and quick videos on my Instagram and Facebook page, which is also Andy Con Trades. You can message me there as well if you have any questions. Thank you everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend and a great new year. We'll see you next time.